Fighting games, 5 tips in 5 minutes. Everyone wants to be that comeback king, that player who turns it around at the last second. But if you're starting here, chances are this is your experience.
Welcome to the real world!
Even Fortnite is a mechanically dense game that requires more than fine aim. Or League of Legends, where people study items, characters, and matchups. Look at Tyler 1, he didn't magically get better at chess by staring at the pieces, he studied openers, endgame theory, and lost countless games to get here. We may think that fighting games are impossible and that it looks like a different language, but the learning process is the same. He's doing the exact same thing with Street Fighter 6. People aren't naturally gifted at fighting games, we're just good at learning. So if you're new here, we're going to learn today. But first, the main attraction. Picking your main is one of the most fun decisions you'll make. They aren't just a random roster slot, they're the partner you'll take into the battle to express your personality. They define exactly how you want to interact with every opponent you meet and set the tone for how you'll experience the game.
Pick a top tier. Pick a top tier.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it, there's a reason people say this. There's always going to be tier lists and heck, a reason why some characters live in your head rent-free. There's no shame in picking a top tier. In fighting games, there's a handful of ways to play. Let's explore some of them. If you like controlling the screen with projectiles and little commitment, you might like a zoner. There's the jack of all trades, the Shoto. They have an answer for almost everything. Grapplers stick to their opponents like the glue they eat and try to destroy them with a grab.
Get on the rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride and burn for your desire.
People think that fighting game mastery or even just being good enough comes from hundreds of hours in training mode. But I'm here to tell you that it's different from that. When we think of training, it doesn't always have to mean training mode. Sometimes it's the tutorials, character guides, and combo trials. You can find these guides in most modern fighting games. And don't forget to read up on the system mechanics and mobility. Those help in a pinch. And if you're looking for something a little bit further, there are whole libraries online, such as the wikis and communities. Chances are, if it exists, there's a wiki for it. And don't forget about Reddit, Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. And if you've made it this far, you should start learning how to read notation. Footsies, moving in and out of range to control space. Spacing, staying at the edge of their reach. This is your awareness of when you're able to punish certain moves without being caught by them yourself. Threat management, watching their options. If they have a fast move, you're ready. If they have a move with a long reach, you're ready to block and punish. Baiting and whip punishing. Bait an attack with long recovery, and then move in to punish them. Defense. In a 2D fighter, it's generally better to crouch block if you have to defend. You can crouch block, you can deal with mids and lows at once this way. That said, you're vulnerable to throws, command grabs, and overheads. Overheads tend to be slower than lows and mids, so be prepared to stand up and block them. Maybe this is your first time, maybe you have a memory of hitting casual and getting bodied by someone sweaty. But there's more to it than washing and being washed. Yeah, there's a chance that you'll run into a monster or unfriendly person, but that's just a bad experience in the sea of people just like you, no matter your current rank. Your rank does not define you. Take breaks if you're not feeling it, ask if you need advice. You're part of the FGC now. And it's important to remember that we're a community. Even now, I still have this feeling, but once you put yourself out there, you'll find that we're generally where we're supposed to be. And it can be tough to accept that. If there's one takeaway from this video, learning is a process. Special thanks to the FGC for inspiring this video. I know that it's not perfect, but the goal was for beginners to find anything that's not full of jargon or too intimidating. Thanks for watching. Bonus round. Hi, a like or comment would be appreciated. Subscribe if you'd like to. I'll be making more content in the immediate future. And do check out my streams for Avatar Legends and Marvel Tokon Beta. There would have been more warning, but this video was delayed and now it's happening. Bye!